Okay, good to go? Yep. All right, good afternoon, people of Guam. My name's Tom Fisher, and I am here with an authentic, I'm just going to flat out embarrass him here, an authentic hero, and that is Mr. Patrick Uncangco. We're going to talk about this very brave gentleman here, and we're going to find out what it was exactly he did. You know, he did the kind of thing that we all just fantasize we could do, but not this man, he did it. And I'm also joined here, we're all joined here today by my friend, Speaker Therese Cherlahi, my friend, Senator Jesse Lujan, my friend, Dwayne San Nicolas, my friend Chris Barnett, and my friend, Roy, what's your last name? God, I just can't remember. Oh, Kanata. Yes, that's Roy Kanata. You know, images, I think, probably speak a lot louder than words, and we're going to read this resolution for Patrick, but we have a video of what you did, and I'd like to play that if we could, so the people of Guam could see what kind of men we produce on this island. Thank you. Pat, while we watch that, can you tell the people what happened?
So we were just driving. I was on my way home. We were actually just me and my boy were actually on our way home, and then we were going up to Machechi, I looked behind me, and then I see a car just driving by. He's like speeding. He went into like the center lane, and then after we went in the center lane, he almost went into the income lane because the lane was narrowing down, and then that's when he actually hit the pole. So he was trying to avoid the car, and that's when he actually hit the pole after that.
After he hit the pole, what happened?
So when I went to so after he hit the pole, I pulled up because there was a couple people out there. I think it's like 4 or 5 people that were watching, and then so when I pulled up, I can hear him. He was actually cussing in the car to let him out, like get me out, and I was like, hold on. So then I got the wood. After I got the wood, I smashed the window, and that's when he tried to flee right after that. And I was like, oh. So after that, then I just caught him. I just held him down until the cops came.
Okay, and Patrick, you have MMA training or roll around? Or?
I used to fight professionally. I haven't fought. My last fight was 2017 or 18, if I'm not mistaken. So Yes, it's been a while.
One of the things I wondered when I saw this was when that happened, did you just act instinctively? I mean, that man had a gun in his car and you went at it.
Yeah, it was super instinctual. As growing up, I was always just kind of like that. I'm the oldest of 6, so it was natural for me to just take over and just take lead and just go from there. And I was always kind of been like that since I was a kid. I pay attention to exits. I pay attention to a lot of things when I come into a building. I pay attention to when I'm driving, when I'm pulling out. I always pay attention. I'm very attentive to a lot of stuff that goes around me. So it's a natural thing. It's always been a natural thing for me.
Wow.
Even when we go to airports, looking around, always looking everywhere. That's just how I was. I was curious, I guess, but then again, it just came to that.
Okay. All of us here, every single one of us here, really everybody in the room, everybody on Guam, has so much admiration for you. You know, like I said earlier, we like to pretend that maybe we could do what you did, but you did it. And I'd like to read to you a resolution that the legislature has put together for you. Senator Duenas has resolved, and so has Senator San Nicolas and Senator Lujan, Senator Blas, Senator Taitigui, Senator Kinata, Senator Shelton, Senator San Augustine, and I know that the Speaker, Therese Terlahi, supports you 100% as well. Bless you. Be it resolved by the 37th Guam Legislature. On June 22nd, 2024, Patrick James Flores Uncangco demonstrated extraordinary bravery and civic responsibility in Dededo, Guam on Macheche Road. Mr. Uncangco witnessed a man recklessly driving a white, small crossover SUV. The assailant, the man in the SUV, was speeding, and he was attempting to pass several cars. He ultimately lost control, nearly endangering pedestrian lives, in fact, endangering other innocent lives. And then he veered into incoming traffic. He hit a pole and flipped the SUV. And this was within just feet of Mr. Uncangco's truck. Despite the danger, despite what was going on, you, sir, acted swiftly and decisively when the assailant attempted to flee the scene. You successfully apprehended him and you held him until the Guam Police Department arrived. According to GPD, the driver, who was detained by Mr. Uncangco following that car crash, was armed with a gun. Did you know that?
No, that I did not know until I actually read the news. I was like, oh, wow.
Well, wow. yeah, very interesting, right? The assailant was arrested on suspicion multiple charges: theft of a motor vehicle, illegal possession of a firearm, unlawful discharge of the firearm, reckless conduct, terrorizing, destruction of evidence, reckless driving, and leaving the scene of a crash with property damage. The man was a crime spree, and you stopped it. This driver had been on the run from authorities and was wanted in connection to last month's shooting in Mighty that left a teenage girl injured. We were talking about that, just little 14-year-old girl. The investigator said the shooting was among a handful of other violent crimes in recent months, believed to be gang-related. Mr. Uncangco is a good Samaritan and a lifelong martial artist, using his skills to detain the assailant and keep him from fleeing the scene. Now, Mr. Uncangco, your courageous actions not only resulted in the capture of a repeat offender, but also significantly contributed to the safety and well-being of the community. Now, therefore, sir, be it resolved, the 37th Guam Legislature does hereby, on behalf of the people of Guam, recognize Patrick James Flores Uncangco for his extraordinary bravery and civic responsibility by apprehending an assailant who was later found to be wanted by the Guam Police Department for multiple crimes. Sir, it is resolved by the Guam Legislature that the Speaker certify and that the legislative session be transmitted Lourdes A. Leon Guerrero. I can't, on behalf of the Guam Legislature, I can't thank you enough for this, and I'm just proud to be associated with you. And I'll pass the microphone down if anybody would like to add to what we've said.
I know Mr. Uncangco I see him every morning at the gym. And so now that his story, now I'm going to be hanging around him even more often. But I see him every morning. But again, congratulations. I wanted to say, break this news to him a couple of days ago, but I didn't know. Might have been surprised. I don't want to be the one to blow it. But anyway, congratulations, and thank you very much for things that everything that you do. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It brings me great honor that we have good people like you, watching over us. And on behalf of the people and myself and my family, my friends, I'd like to congratulate you again. Thank you.
Mr. Patrick, I think, first of all, thank you so much on behalf of Grateful Island and her people. And, everything that you said in the very beginning, I think is something that we should all take heed of. Remember your situational awareness, assess where you're at and where you're going, and, be vigilant about your surroundings. And as, we face a lot of the crime that's being spurred by this crystal methamphetamine epidemic. Again, I commend you for the example you set, and I'm hoping that when people see that, they're more likely to get involved in order to make a difference for the better. So again, Sidus Masi, Mr. Patton. God bless you.
I just want to echo the sentiments of my colleagues. All of us, again, and the people of Guam are forever indebted to you. We really are appreciative of you being a proactive individual and using your skill trade to assist in the community's apprehension of this individual. I know that it was a very dangerous situation for you to put yourself in harm's way, but again, we thank you, and we're very happy that you're still with us, and we want to thank you again for being a big brother in this situation, not only for your family, but for the entire island and the entire community of Guam. Again, thank you so much for your service.
And I'd like to also remark that my friend Senator Taitigui is here to join us in honoring you, sir. And I'll pass the microphone on to the Speaker of the 37th Guam Legislature, the Honorable Therese Terlahi.
Sidus Masi. I just wanted to say on behalf of the people of Guam again, Sidus Masi, thank you for putting yourself out there and really for the benefit of all of us and doing it in a compassionate way and a way that and waiting for the police to arrive and take care of the situation. So we have been lucky that you acted in that way, and now they have apprehended someone that they've been wanting for a very long time. So Sidus Masi.
Thank you. And before Mr. McDonald, who is head of Crime Stoppers, has a brief statement he wants to say, but I would like to ask Senator Tello Taitigui whether or not she has something.
Of course, I do. I want to give you my dankulu Sidus Masi for being brave, not turning a blind eye. I mean, we always try and tell our community, to take part in making our island a safer place to live, and you actually did that with your courage. So I greatly appreciate it. I apologize for being late. I was trying to get here on time. We're kind of, time is kind of escaping us with all the events today, but this is something I wanted to make sure I was here to say thank you, and especially to your family. I mean, you guys must be very proud of him, and that reflects what you did actually is a reflection of your family, how they taught you well to be a good son. So thank you to the family. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you.
And Mr. McDonald, I know that you have a presentation of your own. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Fisher, Speaker Terlahi, Senator Lujan, Senator St. Nicholas, Senator Chris Barnett, Senator Kinata, Senator Taitigui, and the people of Guam, on behalf of USA Crime Stoppers, Region 14, and Guam Crime Stoppers, and McDonald's of Guam. Thanks to Mr. Joe and Marcia Ajuju. They want to donate a bunch of meal coupons for Mr. Uncangco for his heroics, and we want to thank you because you know that Guam is experiencing an epidemic of meth, and now we're talking about fentanyl, and wherever there's drugs, there's weapons. So thank you for subduing this guy, because he'll probably kill someone You know, this guy was erratic. He was addicted to drugs, and he would have hurt more people. So, Asi, for all you've done, you are a professional, former MMA, no fighter. And I want to tell the people out there, any more MMA fighters out there, you can do the same thing, but please watch out. I don't encourage the normal citizen to do the same thing because, you know, they're not professionals, and these people, they always carry weapons. So I encourage you guys, call 911 and go from there. So, dankluna sa Diyos Masi. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And Patrick, the speaker and I will present you, and we're honored to present you with this resolution that has been signed by the speaker, as well as the legislative secretary, and will be sent, a copy of it will be sent to the governor of Guam. Okay, thank you. Anything you'd like to say, sir?
Just thank you for everyone. Just thank you for your time. Just thank you everyone for showing up. Thank you for your time. In my opinion, there was nothing heroic. It was just my instincts, and that's pretty much all it came down to. That's really all it really is at the end of the day for me.
You're a hero.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
How about the family?
And the family?
Family? Look at the family.